dealing with this tragic event that occurred last weekend. Today, obviously, with the picture that you see behind me, the Department of Public Safety has added Alvin Charles McKnight Jr. of Gilmer to the Texas 10 Most Wanted Fugitives List. We've been working very closely with the DPS CID section and analysis department there in gathering during this investigation, and they've also worked very closely with us on helping us out to get him on the 10 Most Wanted list. They put out a press release this morning that he was actually put on that list today. The Texas Crime Stoppers is now offering a cash reward of up to $7,500 for information leading to his arrest. As well, the Upshur County Crime Stoppers is offering up to $10,000 in reward money for any anonymous tips that lead to McKnight's arrest. All the tips are guaranteed to be anonymous, and together the rewards total $17,500. To be able to contact the Texas Crime Stoppers, to be eligible for cash reward, tips must be provided information to authorities using one of the following three methods. One is call the Crime Stoppers hotline at 1-800-252-TIPS or 252-8477, or submit a web tip through the DPS website by selecting the fugitive that you have information about and then clicking on that link under their picture. Or you can also go to their Facebook page and leave a tip by submitting a tip on the Texas Crime Stoppers webpage, also their Facebook page. You can also contact the Upshur County Crime Stoppers and you can contact them by 903-843-3131 or visit their website at crimestoppers903, which is all one word, .wixsite, which is WIXSITE.com, and you can also click on there and submit your information also. All information that we receive is anonymous and stays anonymous, and all we want is your information to bring this subject into custody. We believe there are still others, both family and or friends, that are knowledgeable of Mr. McKnight's whereabouts. These people are cautioned not to assist Mr. McKnight in any way, including lying to law enforcement when questioned about his whereabouts. There may be further persons charged in the future if during our investigation we learn that they assisted Mr. McKnight to elude capture. With our last press release this weekend, you know that we had arrested his sister, who we do believe was assisting him in eluding a capture throughout that time. So at this time, if there's any questions, I'll be willing to take one. Yes, sir.
How dangerous would you say he is considered at the moment?
He's very dangerous. Very dangerous.
Do you guys have any leads whatsoever? I mean, I'm sure you were told us, but where he might be here in East Texas. Do you think he maybe fled the state at all?
Well, there are some locations that we are actively investigating right now. One is the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and the other one is Oklahoma City also.
Can you talk about the relationship between him and the two victims? One of the victims, they actually had a child together and was in a relationship, and the two victims were actually sisters. That was the relationship.
Have there been previous threats made against them that you know of, that you're aware of?
I believe there has been. There has been reports and filed with us and contact to us from the victims prior to this, yes.
So has he have a record, this kind of thing?
Yes.
What kind of evidence did you guys find in his abandoned truck?
I can't discuss that right now on what we have located there.
Have y'all gotten any calls that didn't pan out? Have you gotten any Yes, we've gotten numerous tips over this last week, and they have not panned out. You know, we're leading to believe that he is not in the area, but anything is possible. He could return back to this area very easily, or he could still be here. The information that we're getting is that that he's not in this area, but anything's possible.
How long do you expect this to go? I know you guys have no timetable whatsoever, but is there anything you can say about how long this could pan out?
This is going to go on until we put him in jail, period. We are not going to stop looking for him until we have him in custody.
Sheriff, there was a rumor out, and I realize that there are certain things you can't discuss in an ongoing investigation, but it's our job to ask, of course. There was a rumor that when this incident happened, that McKnight pulled a gun on a teenage boy who was at the scene, and either the gun did not go off or the teenage boy decked it, and that there were other children present, and that the teenage boy got the children out of the room. Can you say anything about that?
During the incident, there were witnesses, and that's all I can say.
Okay.
Have you found any witnesses as to where his truck was abandoned?
Yes, we have, and we've been talking with them also.
Those were witnesses who saw him abandon the truck?
Those were witnesses that were during that incident when the vehicle was recovered by Gladewater Police Department. Yes.
I know he's top 10 most wanted here for DPS. His picture, is it being spread out to law enforcement nationwide?
Yes. As far as we know, that's going to happen. We've been pushing it out as far as we can on ours. That's one of the good things about the relationship that I have with DPS and the other agencies is they've been assisting us ever since this occurred, and have done an outstanding job. All the local law enforcement agencies here, state and federal guys that are helping us out, and we're fixing to start, and we're pushing this out pretty hard. Somebody out there knows where he's at, okay? They know where he's at or who he's with. They have information. The best thing that they can do is they can contact us or any law enforcement agency wherever he's at and let them know the information that they have, so we can get this guy into custody and try to get the family some closure to this incident. Any other questions?
You were asked if he had a prior record, and you said yes. Are you able to tell us anything about that?
At this time, no.
Okay.
Is that a previous record from Upshur County or other counties?
I just know that he has a criminal history, and that's it. That's all I can say. Any other questions? No? Thank y'all.